Hello and welcome back. This is day one of my Vancouver Island packrafting adventure. I started this morning getting up at 6 a.m. Nikki drove me to the Oak Bay Marina where I inflated my packraft and started paddling around Gonzales Point, which is my 0 point. The reason I didn't start there is because the land is a golf course. It's private property. So I just paddled around it. I didn't really record any audio in the first half of the day. I think I was just too nervous. Starting out this big trip and starting out with paddling in the ocean, something I haven't done in years. I'm confident in my abilities and in my packraft, but there's a little part of my lizard brain that is just afraid of what's underneath me when I'm in the ocean. And if I'm out in the middle of a bay, far from land, and suddenly I look down and a big barnacle-covered mass looms up, it startles me, even if it is just a rock. It took a while to work out those jitters, but after a couple of hours, I started enjoying myself. And I couldn't have asked for a better morning. The forecast was for winds increasing to 20 knots, but it was still almost calm when I finished paddling. The paddling took quite a bit longer than I expected. I timed my departure to coincide with the falling tide, and the currents were forecast to be quite strong at my back, up to 8 knots. But what I didn't take into account was that close to shore where I was paddling, the current was much less. And in fact, in some places, I was paddling through giant eddies that were flowing in the opposite direction of the way that I was going. So overall, I think the current had zero effect on my speed. I certainly wasn't any faster than I am on a lake. I crossed the mouth of Victoria Harbour, crossed the mouth of Esquimalt Harbour, which is the Navy base. It took me about 5 hours, including some stops for snacks and a bathroom break. And then landed at Royal Roads. And walked past Hatley Castle, which you may recognize from a bunch of movies, including X-Men and some others. From there I walked through some old-growth forest and suburbia, to the Trans-Canada Trail, which I'm walking on now, and it is extremely hot out. Right now I'm in the shade, so I'm pretty happy about that, but I am out of water. Now I've left the ocean behind for another week or so, and I'm in the forest, at least for the rest of this day and part of tomorrow. And then I will arrive at Shawnigan Lake, my first lake of the trip.